Hey Leo, and welcome to your tarot law reading. And Leo, what's going on? Hopefully you had a great weekend. If you happen to be watching this on a Monday, it's a Monday for me, so why not? We'll celebrate the weekends that have happened and the ones that come, right? We gotta enjoy them while they last. Speaking of that, Leo, looks like you're spending some time in the past here. And this is all about you because it's in reverse. Yeah, your connection with your person is eternal. So of course, if it's eternal, you're going to have what is perceived to be past lives. But even those past lives happen in and now. Because even when we're reflecting on anything that we have experienced, we're always doing it in and now. Nothing doesn't, when it comes to time, everything happens in the present moment. It's just our illusion that wants to, it's just our ego that wants us to perceive things that happen in the past or the future. But all we do have is the present moment when we reflect on what we perceive as the past and future. But since everything does happen in the present moment, all those concepts of past and future are just that. They're just concepts. They're actually almost schemes that our ego dwells on, since where ego exists is in the past or future. And yes, ego is part of the human experience, but also the ego drafts up all these illusions that are not even real. Why did I say that? Because if your ego is always in the past or the future, then all the things that our ego is triggered by are illusions, because all we have is the present moment. So if you want to bypass any fear that your ego may be throwing your way, just be in the present moment. That's the easy and short way of bypassing the fear that ego could throw your way. And then what's going to happen is that ego is going to challenge that by trying to counter that, by trying to keep you in the past or the future, by perceiving it's in the present moment. Because ego doesn't like to surrender because of how it's programmed. The program is all about survival. So if it feels like it's dying off, then it feels like you're dying off, and it's not doing its job to protect you. But all it is keeping you trapped. Why is it keeping you trapped? Because of fear. With that being said, Leo, you being a Leo tend to be, more courageous than that. But sometimes that courage is your own illusion, because it's just your ego swinging back around. And you don't see it that way because you feel empowered by your ego. And yeah, ego can be empowering or disempowering, depending on what role it plays in your life, Leo. That's the thing you have to be consciously aware of about your own life, too. With that being said, Leo, I'm just gonna dive into your tarot reading here. Like I said, Leo, you're spending too much time in the past. Reflecting on past times when, it's not just about when you're together. There's times that you two were separated. I was looking upon that bridge in the kind of in the background there, that it almost feels like a bridge that you had to cross one too many times, and you feel like you're doing it now. Like, I'm always the one that has to reach out, so to speak, when my person is drowning in their emotions with whatever situation they're going on in their life, right? And you're one that says, like, I'm the anchor in this relationship. They should really respect me for that. Ooh, Leo. That's about that ego again. Ego. Ego. Leo. And then this is what you're reflecting on right now, because in reverse, you're looking at what you contributed to this time of separation. But you're focusing on the past though. You're looking at what you did or didn't do, what triggered you two to be separated in the first place. But let me put it this way, Leo. Separation is an illusion, because you and your person are one. If you are one, then anything that our ego perceives in the 3D reality, in the physical world, is just illusion. And I think that's something that you're having a hard time wrapping your head around. That's what keeps you in the same situations over and over again. Yeah, you feel your person and you are here, and you're in the front and center of this, and you're just like, I surrender. And it's like, you've learned that you had to surrender, but what are you surrendering, Leo? What are you surrendering? Are you surrendering your expectations? Or are you still wanting to be with your person? Because wanting to be with a person, wanting is an expectation. Because you should be at ease with any situation you have in your life. Because you're made to experience everything that you're here to experience. And that includes this moment you're sharing right now with your person. Yes, you are sharing with them, despite how your ego perceives that you're separated from them in a physical sense. And then even in an emotional sense, because your feminine energy is feeling drowned in emotion, so you're probably feeling a little bit emotional at this time, which is fine. Emotions are here to experience. One thing you have to be careful with, Leo, is that you're in control of your emotions instead of your emotions controlling you. And then you're thinking that's a control factor. No, it's just more or less that you're here to experience emotions, not to have the emotions control you. So you're here to experience them, but that's all they are, is an experience. And then in this moment when you're going through these cycles, Leo, you're learning how to build your foundation again. This is you building your foundation. Yes, it does take your masculine energy to build that foundation. That's what I'm seeing here. And I think you're learning about how to build that foundation, because the Three of Pentacles are what support the foundation. You, your person, and your connection. It's those three key elements that form that solid foundation. So you're important, your person's important, and then the connection you two share is important. So you have to put your energy in all three aspects of the connection for it to be solid. And I think you're learning that this time. You actually had a death moment because, again, the two flames, right? You're always going to feel each other. I think this past experience that you had with your person, it was, you both felt like you're in your truth. You were wanting to express your truth. And then being who you are, being very confident in who you are. Sometimes you go over the top when it comes to expressing your truth. What I would highly recommend, Leo, is surrendering the need to be right. There's no need to be right. Your person could be just as right as you. It's only your ego that sets and judges that one of you has to be more right than the other. Every one of us has a unique perspective when it comes to our experience here. And what I highly recommend for you, Leo, is to surrender your need to be right in order to have connection. Because your ego is always going to perceive ourselves to be right. But then you have to question yourself, Leo, do I want to satisfy my ego, or do I want to have connection? Because that's where you're on the journey, Paul. It's to find yourself. And the only way you can find yourself is by being connected. You have to be connected to yourself before you can be connected to anyone else. That includes your person, because they are you. If you're not connected to yourself, how can you be connected to your person? No matter how many past lives you have experienced, no matter how many lessons you have endured, it doesn't matter. Connection is connection. Connection is not based on anything. It's based on unconditional love, no conditions needed. Well, Leo, I love you a lot, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.